looks like we're live. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be a real fun one. We're starting up a new Warptorio server on the game Factorio. Uh, if you're not familiar with it, it's similar to Minecraft, only more futuristic with a heavier emphasis on automation. And the monsters that you do fight are known as biters. Their big thing is they're constantly evolving. The objective of your classic uh, Factorio gameplay is to launch a rocket into space. In this one, it's to repair a damaged warp station in the middle of your base. It's going to be a while before we get to that point. Uh, we have not turned off the biters. We have not turned down the pollution. So this is going to be a kind of an exciting, make a beachhead and then fight our way off the planet type event. Hopefully, you get to enjoy that. I'm joined here with AoEel as always.
Hello.
How's it going over there?
It is going great.
Wonderful. All right. So, without much more to do, we'll start talking through what our game plan is as we start to play. The immediate thing that you're going to notice is that there's going to be a crashed airplane or spaceship or whatever. Big fireball right there, right? I have a black screen, unfortunately, so it hasn't actually loaded in. So once we get started, we'll have this tiny little platform. You're going to notice that I'm going to take over the military and resource gathering, and I'm going to pump that back to AoEel back at base, and he's going to process those resources, build our base up, and get us on the research track. His technological expertise, it's going to be pretty awesome. So again, this is just a Factorio server based on the Warptorio mod as a core rewrite, and then we added a couple of other mods. Some
Just a
quality of
few.
life. What's that?
Just a few.
Just a few. So we got some quality of life stuff, some stuff that adds deeper iterations of research and technology, and kind of keeps the game flowing a little bit better for us. We do have one slight, what would you call it, a cheat? The ammo loader.
I love ammo loader.
So ammo loader is going to keep the turrets fed without having to make belts for them in order to feed them all their ammunition. They're going to run through so friggin' quick. That being said, I think we're ready to get started. Okay, well, start with this beautiful thing. Okay. So we're going to be able to select our class. He's probably going to take Builder. I'm going to go with the Fighter class. We have added levels. So you'll see that we have some levels once we start to put some points in and actually really make our build, which I think is an interesting addition. First things first is this little platform that we're standing on is constantly producing pollution and really upsetting the native life, which are these red blobs over here. Once our pollution, which is this thing, it's already reaching them. Oh, jeez. They will suddenly start to decide to attack us. So let's get this crap off of our base. The major differences between our classes is he's going to run slower than me to start. I start with heavy armor and a machine gun, but he gets a bigger inventory space and starts with actual useful items like, I think you start with drills and stuff.
I have a drill and a furnace and no gun.
Okay, so
there's that.
we also
did
get
turn on the option for this little starter chest, which is super helpful.
Care Bear chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it is a little. This one I think is the most cheaty, but you'll notice that with 500 or 400 rounds and 4 turrets, we're gonna blow through that real fast. Another mod that we have on is Morphite. Morphite is a wonderful substance that can be crafted into any of the other ones, as well as a fuel itself. But it goes through an extra couple of crafting processes to get to those things. So the first thing I'm going to do is collect a little bit of wood. We're going to use this as a fuel and as well to make basically our what are they called? I want to say telephone poles, but they're power lines.
They look like telephone poles, power
Yeah.
lines. Yeah.
Things we're also going to look for in here is any sort of. So we don't like mining stone early on, but we want to mine these big rocks. The eel also starts with a mining vehicle, Mark 1, and is now basically looking for coal, as you can see over there.
I'm on a deforestation mission?
Yeah, it's
right
a
now, coal.
Right.
Okay.
And if you look up to the top left, we have our planet clock, tells us how long we're on here. Warp charge is how long it takes to get off of this place. Number of warps we've had, which is warp zone, and auto warping in that time period. Which means if we're not on the portal or that platform when it goes to 0, we die and we lose everything.
Yep.
So just got to be careful of that. So first things first, so find this thing. Could you head up here and get some of these trees off of this spot here?
I can do that.
So what I want to do is, while we're doing that, is craft a couple of furnaces. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you got biters right over there to the right, too.
Yeah, there's biters everywhere, and starting, I guess, in a plains is kind of where we started instead of a forest itself. Pollution spreads a little bit faster.
Yep. So...
Oh, here comes the deforestation eel. Eels are known for their deforestation techniques.
Yes.
I'm gonna take some of his coal.
Have you mentioned the importance of trees yet, other than burning and destroying them?
So they absorb pollution. Anything else beyond that?
Pretty much. That's it. In normal Factorio, it's not as much of an importance as what we're doing right now, because pollution spreads very quickly in Warptorio, and we will be getting attacked probably within 10 minutes because of it. So it's kind of, the more trees we chop down is actually going to cause us to get attacked more.
Yeah, they're right there. If we can zoom in on them, those are the ugly little buggers that they are. And they'll be very upset with us very shortly. So.
And despite my big spinny wheel of death in the front of this thing, this vehicle does not hurt biters at all.
Not at all. Okay, got a little bit of... And I put them too far away, of course. Let's just build 2 more of those.
I have kind of always enjoyed the balancing act in Factorio of the more things you put down, the faster you can advance to protect yourself, but also the more pollution you put out.
Okay, so now these are going to do, these are the drills, they're going to empty based on this little arrow here directly into the furnaces, and those are automatically going to start doing our iron. And those biters are just looking at me like I owe them money.
Do you?
I might. But I paid for my game.
Ah.
So up at the very top we have the
anti-pirating mechanic. They just make you get slaughtered constantly every time you start the game.
That would work, right? So up here at the top we have our playtime as well, and then atop of that is the biter evolution, which is rapidly increasing. As it hits certain percentages, they start sending bigger and nastier biters. As we go through just the regular percentages in between those points, they get damage resistance and increased damage and health and things like that. So I don't know what all this is, but I want it gone because I don't like those. Why did I put my coal in my trash slots? Weird. Okay. those. Oh, they look agitated.
A little bit. I'm gonna take what I've gathered and head back to the platform.
Okay. What have you gathered?
Everything. Got some iron, stone, morphite, a bunch of wood. And I guess I used all my gold.
So those are running. Okay, 2 of those, 2 of those. Lots and lots of iron. And if we take a look at the map with our pollution to, oh my god, the pollution. It's,
Yeah,
that is a lot. So with 10 minutes to go, we're already looking. We're already looking at trying to leave. So all I'm gonna do is start working towards that. So this is one of my favorite mods, is the mining depot. It's a little bit cleaner than this nonsense that we got going here, but it is vastly more expensive to pull off. And we'll show you when that's all set up. Probably in the next world, because this one looks like it's going to be a problem. What that looks like and what kind of fun we can pull off. Are you under attack yet over there?
Not yet.
Okay. Spider evolution has already doubled since the last time we talked about it, at 4.9%. Oh look, full 5. Okay. So this is just going to be a load of fun as we go through here. And the goal is just to get as much resources as possible. Research, of course, is just going to be a monumental amount of stuff that we have to research here. Now, this stuff down here, when we get to warp nukes and things like that, going to be a long time off. Right now, I think we should probably be looking at either increasing the size of our platform so we have a larger area to work with, or jumping down to turrets so we can build more turrets and defend these a little better.
Yeah, I was thinking of we could do gun turrets and then knock out the platform after that. And walls. Walls will be helpful.
Oh, definitely. It got scary. It got dark.
Did it?
Yeah. Alright, so if we're not leaving immediately, I'll set this up. So this is a mining depot. Place the mining depot like so. You tell the mining depot that you want it to mine morphite, and then you add mining drones. And these little guys run out, and they're little me's! Ha! And they're purple because they're mining morphite. And here's the best part.
Shrimps.
And then when they finish, they just toss it in there. This is a neat little mod. No pollution on the actual production of these things. But they actually have to physically run to the point. And they can each only mine one particular unit at a time. You can have hundreds of these guys in here at a time. But again, you have to have that many open slots, and then the ones that are spawned have to run all the way out to the end and run back in. They are also their own little units, so they have 150 health and will die very quickly if our spidery friends get a bit nibbly. You've started the research for the gun turret there. And so does this have disco science? Yes. All right. So this is going to glow the particular colors based on what science it's using. Right now we're using red science, researching things. So that's not a quality of life, and it's not an important mod, but it is needed for what we're doing.
Oh, it's quality of life.
It's adorable. Is what it is.
It's for the quality of our lives.
Bear in mind the morphites here. That being said, I'm going to take the morphite out, and I'm going to turn that all into a type of fuel, which is a little bit less disgusting than coal, but it requires 2 processes. Mine it, and then process it into fuel. You can see that the numbers at the top is going to tell us the percentage that's actually the utilization percentage, as well as the green dot letting you know what the production's going on. In this case, the red dot next to this says we don't have enough power because he's running this off of windmills, wind turbines. But
I will be making more of those soon.
Yes, it's free, and we can, and it doesn't cause the biters to get more upset. As we're rapidly approaching 10%, which I believe when we hit like 15 to 20 is when they start sending medium-sized biters.
In which case, we will die.
Yes, we cannot take on a medium biter at this point. They have like 4 times as much health and do 6 times as much damage or some stupid number.
About 1 million, I think, somewhere in there.
1 million sounds correct.
That's what it feels like. It's like everything is great, everything is great, everything is horrible.
And then shortly after that point, we get to the spitters, who are ranged units.
Yes.
And then there's big biters and then big spitters. And of course there's big worms. It's just a load of fun, I think. I'm going to add 5 more guys to this. And they're going to pour out here. And they're going to make an enormous racket.
Then we got about 3 minutes left, so...
You think I should pull back?
Yeah, shortly.
And this is really easy to pull back. So you click on that. Oh! Looks like it's full, but it's not. And then once they finish, they'll dump off their last little bits in there. I will mine the whole thing. And there's hello.
Following you over.
Yep. It has begun, so you ready?
Yep.
Warping. So in just a few seconds, we'll be on to our next planet. Do not leave. Keep the whole arms and hands inside the vehicle at all times. So, setting up on a new planet, we'll notice that the biter evolution is reset to 0, the planet clock is reset to 0, and we have another 20 minutes. We can do researches to increase the length of time that we're on a planet. However, those are more like you are now the destroyer of trees. Let's see. Alright, so these guys are now going to go ahead and mine iron, and they're now changed their uniforms to gray to mine that. I will set up a nice little snake. And in that snake, put 1 piece of coal. So this will now generate coal from these spots here, and they'll each feed each other, and they mine more coal than they use, so they'll actually create coal in the process. However, it's a very dirty process. Not as dirty as what you're doing. What are you doing?
I'm doing donuts.
That's what it looks like. But this is copper over here, and I'm gonna mine. Get away from me. Get away from me. Wait, you can actually run those over?
Yeah.
That's easy. I'm sitting here mining damn things.
Unfortunately, this vehicle is slower than you
Yes,
and me,
I
and
am
it
very
spits
quick.
out pollution.
All right, so at this point, I have no copper. You're currently the one making the copper. I will set up those.
Beep beep.
Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not like this. You can use the ones on the left for your copper. Okay. That's going nicely. It's not a particularly fast process to make all of this, but
I do like with Warptorio the pacing. Every time you get to a new planet, you get a
Jesus.
little bit further. Pull everything back, set up new things.
Right. And the faster you can set things up, the more efficient you get at doing that. We've played through Warptorio a few times, but we haven't touched it in, what, 6 months or so?
Yeah, probably about that. We haven't played it in the current final version of Factorio.
So they just almost destroyed all of the mining here. I didn't even notice it at first. We were making so much noise. Alright, so now we can build gun turrets.
That should help, right?
That's, well, once we get some copper, yes. And with that, I've created myself 300 coal. Can you repair that?
What do you think I am, like an engineer or something? I don't have any bullets, but there's that.
Alright. Repair pack. Fully
I just
repaired.
made one.
Ah, well, it's good to have one on you. We now have 15, gentlemen. These biters are going to get very rowdy very quickly. Not giving you all my bullets, Mr. Gun Turret. We'll get there. Did you finish doing all of your copper?
Yeah.
Cool. Run that. So it's a slightly different version of Factorio. It's also a slightly different version of Minecraft, and there's no focus on farming, which is a nice feel to this. There's also no bees, which is a huge relief for me. There's no butterflies for AoEel to blow away.
Oh.
But there are things that are worth blowing away now. And there are better guns.
I could whip up a mod that renames all the biters to butterfly.
Just don't give them wings.
Oh no, I'm gonna give them the actual graphics from forestry in Minecraft.
Oh, that's terrible.
They'll run up making horrible biter noises and trying to claw your face off, but they'll look like what they really are inside, which is butterflies.
Alright, so we should probably, on our next attempt at a world, focus on copper.
Okay.
Or do you want me to try to do copper right now?
We got 13 minutes on the planet. It's up to you. Also, for anyone wondering, this does expand in scale rather quickly once we get things going.
Oh yeah. Early game here is just to focus on raw survival and
Kind of just getting your starting resources, really.
and not losing anything, because losing something
losing,
at this stage is a huge setback. So
Yes. But down the road, we'll have underground floors to the platform. We'll have mining docks. You basically just deploy out in the field.
oh yeah, once this
It's a whole lot of fun.
yeah once this gets set up a little bit, can we actually? Are you using this? Oh, you do have some stuff.
What?
Boiler, steam engine. All right. All right. So I can't actually see the disco thing working. It looks like
Does not seem to be working now.
disco science, but it is operating. So that's a plus. Okay. Let's just go see where our nearest biter neighbors are. Now, once I'm able to actually move away from the base a little bit, like that, I might be able to actually go fight some stuff. But right now, the bases are much tougher than my ability to use my bullets. So I'm mostly on defense right now, as opposed to offense. Now, did you include the mod that says if we murder them, they go back in evolution?
I did not.
Okay. Well,
It always seemed a bit too powerful in the past, but we'll see how things go.
Right. Right now, if you do, since that's based off the vanilla mod and Warptorio, is if you do go out and kill a base, they evolve faster.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't agree with that. The mod author who made the one that redoes how evolution works with killing their bases made a good point there. Yeah. Okay, so we agreed with him, which is like, why would destroying a base make it, them evolve faster? You removed it from the ecosystem. So.
You can't evolve if you're dead.
Yes. Otherwise, this is going so swimmingly. I'm waiting for the shit to hit the fan. Feel free to take my copper. Soup. It's gone. How are we doing?
Eels are known for their copper devouring habits.
Yes, they are. So what are you currently producing for us so that we kind of know what you're working on?
So I'm making these little automation science packs, or red science as they're normally referred to.
Okay.
So we can research a bigger platform. Anyone who hasn't played Factorio, research is a massive part of the game.
Yeah.
And we have added way more researches than normal, as long with Warptorio adding its own, such as this platform upgrade.
Which is just one of many. Just keep going.
I just finished.
These are all the resources you need just to get to the last platform upgrade.
Yeah. So I just finished the second lab.
All right.
Which will.
That's not even running at full. Is it better to have one lab running at a full electricity or two running at like 50?
Well, that won't matter. This one should be at full power. I know it shows just under.
Yeah.
But it technically is full power. I'm going to try and squeeze in some more windmills so we can get both of these running at full power. See if we can pull that off.
So once we get another platform, we'll actually start to do some automation. Where one of the cooler things I get to play with is a basically it's a warp function. I get to take a little. I guess it's just looks like a science lab with a couple of extra bits to it, and you pipe things directly into it. It then pumps out here back at the base, wherever that happens to be, and then we will probably funnel it downstairs into a series of basically waiting smelteries. So we don't have to do this ugly thing where we have a brick of smelteries going.
Yeah. Hopefully get to a point where we can just have shrimp just pour resources into the base and then they get processed kind of automatically.
Whoa. Alright, they're coming a little bit faster. So let's go wander down yonder and see what... Oh, God. Okay. 2? I can take care of it, 2.
But do you want?
Yeah. Oh god, there's more coming from down below.
Yeah, there is.
As you can see, I don't really have a high DPS. It looks like a bunch of 2.5s. Killing this should get a pile of experience for me. There you go. That's 2 levels.
Oh, yeah,
That was 40 bullets. Oh my god.
Yeah, brave shrimp.
I'm alive!
And you start with heavy armor, right?
I start with heavy armor, which is the only reason I was able to do that.
I don't start with armor.
You don't have any armor now.
So I'm not going to be...
We don't even have the ability to make heavy armor at this point. I start with 2 things you can't even have yet. We don't have military. All right, so they're a bit pissed because that's the pollution cloud emanating from our base.
Not to mention you just took out a couple of their...
So they're vindictive.
It was fun. Oh, your guys are getting slaughtered. I don't have a gun. It's probably got this
yeah. Too. Yep. Go, 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 go. Warp charge is 17 seconds. The hell off this planet. I lost 5 guys over that.
Remember that time, like, what was it, 1 second prior to that, when you're like, yeah, they're vindictive, whatever. Go, go, go.
Yep. Right. That went from 0 to 100 real fast. Holy crap.
Yep.
Alright. Let's do that.
All right. I have a bunch of iron ore as well. I'll put it in there.
Perfect. Those are just going to go do their thing. What resource do you want to get? Copper now, right?
Yeah, we got a lot of iron. Copper's probably a good idea.
All right, so plop that there. Do copper. And they have little orange suits on. Yay! Alright. So balance that out.
think as soon as we have the platform, I'm gonna add walls. Probably don't do
yeah.
with them.
Yeah. Walls is gonna go next.
Wall off
if
here.
you have an ability to make more turrets, that would be really helpful. I don't want to lose any more guys to not being right next to them.
Let me finish these science packs.
Okay.
Steal some of your iron. Do you have the bullets for them?
No.
No.
But I'll work on it.
Oh, man. I could put some turrets down. That might not do anything. This mod, even with some of the little helpful features we have on, is just terrifying though. Because even you could have 10 turrets down, loaded with ammo. If it gets to the point where they ramp up faster than you're going to be able to get away from, you either just have to abandon it, pick up some of what you want and leave things behind, or die in the process of trying to get everything.
Yep. Alright, and they have a nice circular range. We need to increase the range. We need to do so much. I think we need to focus on military on this particular playthrough, as opposed to doing all the nice quality of life style things that we're used to.
Military, well, science in general, I'm going to have to expand how quick we can research.
Yeah, I think we need to have more research. And I know you don't like doing it, but having radar and knowing where they're at and where they're coming from, I think is incredibly important. Because we already have kills up here. Or down there?
Down here, yeah.
Yeah, things are already attacking. Wonderful. So, usually when people play this, about an hour into Factorio, they're at the area where they can have trains. We will probably still be struggling with power issues and fuel issues. All of that's going to be huge problems. We might even have a nice looking base by the end of our run tonight. But we want to get to the point where if we show up at any location, we're not just completely flummoxed, no matter how. Not every warp is the same either, where this is beautiful and perfect in every way. Sometimes you'll arrive at a place looking for copper and there is none. Sometimes you'll get to a place and, like we haven't seen oil yet. That's gonna be a problem. Sometimes you'll get to a place and all it is copper. And then, of course, there's also Death Worlds, where you arrive and there's a super base of enemies right next to you, and you're already producing pollution. So this gets...
Don't they typically not even have resources either?
No, they're on top of the resources. They're usually on top of the resources. So if you even wanted, if you were, struggling before it, then there's also completely peaceful island warps that you can get. Yes. And some of those are such a nice reprieve. You stay there as long as you can and hope the next one's just as good.
Yeah. Also, any eagle-eyed players who have played Factorio will notice our stack sizes are a bit off. Normal Factorio only allows you to hold like 20 of an item, and we've never really enjoyed that particular restriction, so they are increased, which comes with its own problems, to be fair.
Right.
When you get to the point where you're transferring and storing hundreds of thousands of items instead of stacks of 20.
So here I have a choice of things I can get. I'm going to go for critical hit. That's going to make me a little bit better.
This is the reduced version of the level system.
Yeah, it's only 1%.
I
So
think
at
it tells.
yeah.
It tells you what it is on there.
Yeah. It used to be 5%, and if you got to level 20, you were 100% crit chance, and you just basically did like 3 or 4 times damage. Here, it actually feels like a critical
bonuses
hit.
were like, I think the damage bonuses were like 5% a level. Health was like 50. It was a bit overtuned.
True. But that being said, this is. Oh no! What happened?
Yay!
Server not responding.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Just as an attack was about to happen too.
They were vindictive enough to take out the server.
Jeez. All right, let's see if that kicks me off. So I'm going to quit game. We can stare at the beautifully done loading screen real quick while we address the issue.
Please hold.
There's a technical server eel on this right now. At some point, we'll have a nice base like that. Sort of.
I do love the main menu.
Oh, yeah.
Backgrounds. They did a great job on this.
You can see some of the larger biters and how much difficulty that base is having with those things. And here you can see a reactor setup. It's kind of fun there. Defensive setup for processing. Well, looks like they're mining and processing their iron ores. Oh, and making bullets. That's what they're doing out of that. That's a new feature I haven't actually got to play with. So I can't wait to play with the spider thing. That's something you can build.
I don't think I should have that.
That's what happens when your base fails. And that's how fast it takes. And there's the trains. And lots of fun that you can just unload entire swaths of things very quickly. Now we have other mods that'll increase and decrease the speeds of things. So when you get to the very high end, you get to start to have logistics robots, which is what we see here. And they're basically bridging the gap between these two areas. And this is kind of where we're at, where there's really low-end production, slightly automated. And this is something a little bit tougher. Looks like they have, it's nighttime, showing off the accumulators and the solar panels on the right-hand side there. And that's just leveling a base with a bunch of tanks.
Have you gotten to the forest fire?
The forest fire should be coming.
That.
Do you know what happened with our base? Server?
It's loading back up right now.
Luckily, AoEel has renamed our Warptorio into Shrimptorio, which is great. And those I would love to have are artillery, as well as an artillery train.
Alright, I think we need to make a midstream adjustment real quick.
Okay. what adjustment do you want to make?
This comes back. Actually, you can just do it yourself if you want to go to your mod list real quick.
Okay. Our mod list. All of our mods.
Scroll all the way down and look for utilization.
Blarg?
Yeah, gotta turn that off.
And which one does
Fortunately,
this
we're gonna lose our pretty little percentages on our machines, but
okay. And this is going to force a reload, so bear with us.
sorry.
Now, we tried this last night, and we didn't have any issues. We warped several times, so we thought this was going to work out pretty well.
I'm wondering if we had one of those like bad timing things where like it went to save as the research finished. And
Yeah, I think that's what the issue was, because it felt like it was
something blowed up.
Yeah. So sometimes there's like a perfect storm of bad things to happen.
Yeah, like our favorite old, actually, I think it's still existing mod for Factorio was Robot Army.
Ooh, yes, Robot
And
Army.
the whole point of that was you build an army of robots to go out and fight the biters instead of letting them come to you. You just deploy an army constantly. But we had reached a point on one of our servers where the Robot Army was starting to cause server issues due to how many AI were fighting AI out on the map.
There's that forest fire he was talking about. Very pretty. But yes, there was a point where there was just so many units being kind of tracked by the server. So much of the map was revealed and things like that, where saving it actually was such a time consuming and resource consuming. We couldn't really do much else other than save the game, and in between saves, sort of just.
I'm pretty sure we had actually reached a point where we were pushing them back, which was the problem too.
Right. They are essentially endless, but the procedure we are doing procedural generation in omnidirectional.
You may rejoin the server. You may get a Planetorio error. It will go away. Just join again.
Cool.
And you're in. All right. And I was managed to save our exact spot, so we didn't lose progress.
Wonderful. I saw the attack just come through. Wait, another attack. Several attacks. It's all attacks.
Oh, attacks.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, God. They're chasing me.
Oh, no.
And apparently we got our research done? Oh, that's what caused the...
That was the timing. It was the research, the attack, and I think he was trying to save. And for some reason, that utilization monitor decided.
Alright, so no more pretty percentages.
No longer liked. Yeah.
All right.
We should still have our little red and green dots and whatnot. Yeah, they're gonna kill our stuff soon.
I'm hitting warp.
I'm on repair duty. Yeah, once we get into positions where we can defend ourselves, the amount of bodies just piling up on the ground gets pretty crazy.
Hey, level 6.
6?
I killed those bases before. Alright, so gaze at the stars, wonder if this ever had a name. So this is just a normal place, which is good. I think we're good on copper. I think it's Morphite time.
Sure, Morphite's nice because it's so
versatile.
Versatile, yes, that's a good word for it.
Overpowered. Oh, sorry.
It kind of isn't, though. You have to have extra room to store it and then process it.
True.
And this is a mod designed with having to make decisions on space. which we will then circumvent with Factorissimo. Because we're not good enough. Actually, that's part of the fun part about being able to choose mods for games, is you can suit something specifically to your tastes.
Sure. Our ability to play. What is all this? Neat. Okay.
Oh, I know another mod in here that we haven't gotten to show anyone yet. This has the Ruins mod.
Oh, right. So once I get to be able to,
which one that is.
yeah, once I get to explore a little bit better, it's gonna be, you're gonna notice some. It'll really help out. But right now, the issue of not running away from the base is kind of important.
I'm gonna put some stone in these ones.
Okay.
Make
God, the racket from these things, the wind turbines, it's just insane.
I must have my sound turned down more.
Oh my god. Alright, so these guys are nice and producing. Good job, guys. You're the best. Can I overload your power system?
No.
Okay.
There's 0 free power, actually, at the moment.
Sounds like you need for me to build you a radar.
No.
Alright, with my newfound character point, another critical hit.
Radar is great, but unfortunately it uses the amount of power of 5 labs.
Alright, so with military, we're going to get submachine guns, shotguns, and shotgun shells, but that really unlocks the rest of this stuff. So maybe the radar amplification can wait, same with efficiency, but the weapon shooting speed and physical damage, modifiers, bullet shooting speeds, and heavy armor and whatnot is going to really help us out.
Definitely.
Okay, so that being said, grab that. And then
I believe I heard you saying we need more windmills, right?
always take more windmills. Feel free to take any of the iron or copper off me that you need. I do have quite a bit.
Oops.
What happened? What do I have all your stuff now? Now I have nothing.
Let's give you those. Now I think we're good. So I think it's new. They actually added, if you control-click an empty space, it moves everything to the other inventory. And I'm not actually a fan.
I think that was meant to help you, like, quickly empty your inventory from a base.
Something seems like you would like, where it's like, just dump everything into a...
These are running on stone, right? Okay. So stone's going in there. I will wander about. I have a few bullets. Now, Warptorio also added some, like, freebie chests that you can get once you get a certain distance out from your home. They're relatively easy to spot on the map. Oh, stuff over there. Let's go. Oh, solar panel.
Solar panel?
Yes.
I like solar panel. Ah, yes.
It has exactly 14 health, but I will take it.
So those are part of the Ruins mod.
Right. So you can see everything's kind of destroyed.
You got a chest just north of you, actually. In the trees. There's a chest with some bullets. And that is a little Warptorio chest designed to reward you for exploring.
So I got 16 piercing rounds, which is an upgraded tier 2 bullet, which is going to be really helpful. Oh, and I got even more solar panels. Yes! Alright, so this is designed to make you actually want to explore. Now, you can't do this too early on, otherwise you die. Yeah, I'm going to take the walls too.
Yeah. Should also point out for Ruins mod, as I'm sure we will find out in a hilarious manner later, they can be booby trapped.
So not all of it is a wonderful, wonderful world.
All right, we got some.
And also the bases get bigger as you go further out. So it's it gets scary fast.
Yeah. All right, so we need to focus on some of the early upgrades real quick.
Okay. Just a timer heads up, it's 13 minutes. Alright, so this is something we can't really use right now, but it's an oil refinery. And some extra pipes. But it's just nice to have. Now, in the woods there, looks like... Oh, okay. I hate alerts while I'm out. But in the woods there, it looks like there's some sort of... There's a turret out there that's an evil turret.
Ah, just kind of chilling in there.
Yeah.
Being
Now, it
all
only
sneaky.
generally has like one round of ammunition, so it's not the end of the world, but if there's too many of those stacked up on you, if you're running from something, it's going to be a bad time. Same goes for what's that? Ah!
Bum, 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 bum.
There's a small worm and just a patch of what looks like a pus. Anyway, don't like that. Alright, so as you can see, it went from 15 out of 25 to the full 25 out of 25. They run based off of how quickly this thing fills up. It's a weird process, but if you can... Hey. Incoming! Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna steal your solar panel and wall.
Take my electric poles too.
Ooh,
They are
nice.
mediums.
Yeah, I'll take the refinery if you want for now.
No, go for it. Anything you want.
Oh,
Alright,
that's
it's
bigger
getting to the
attacks now.
point where we're...
Seems like it's about time to go.
That went real fast. Whew. 10 seconds.
Yeah, so it's a good point to kind of point out that as we go further into this, the time to warp increases.
Time to warp increases. The warp cooldown also starts to become an issue. Alright, so we're going to take this momentary...
Do a little restructure.
Reconstruct everything. Let's see. I think I need iron now. Okay, iron. Go mining drones. Alright, they can have those bullets. I'll put the high-end bullets in. Try not to use them. We'll see how that goes. What's this big... Never know. I could get lucky. I can get something I need. A bit of exploring. Eel's not too busy. What he likes to do is, what is that? Ultra Express splitters. Yoink. So occasionally you find stuff from our mods that they put out here that we're not going to be able to really use this. It does 180 items a second. Meanwhile, what we're currently up to does 15.
16? 15?
Yeah. So
15.
that really doesn't help us too much. Keeping an eye on our map.
Does.
I'm not seeing anything on our map that says good news. There's bad news over there. Whoa.
Not good news.
There's bad news right above me.
It's all good news. I don't know what you're talking about.
Some accumulators. Don't mind if I does. Nope, another evil base.
I have started the main research line.
Wonderful.
And now that we have our newly found solar panels,
that should increase
should be able to
the amount of time that we're on a planet by 10 minutes per research.
Yeah, those researchers start doing a whole bunch of different things. Each level's 10 minutes, warp recharge rate. The other effects could be the fact that it eventually turns into like a little nuclear reactor. Maybe. Minor detail.
Or it just becomes a nuclear bomb in the middle of our base.
Yeah.
Alright, so what I just picked up there was a little assembling machine and some transport belts. So those are from the base game, and those are nice low-level items for us to have. Now, not seeing anything out here where it's... There is something right there, though. Try and head back to it. It's probably a Warptorio chest. I hope. We'll see what it is. Could be my death. You never know. And it should be right around here. Am I missing it? I ran past it. It should be right. Ah! Wonderful. It's an empty chest. That's why I couldn't find it. But it's worth checking out just in case I get lucky with that. Alright, so that was just the destroyed bits. We'll run past this and end up with the eel back at base. Any attacks yet?
No, it's been pretty calm over here. It's nice.
Good. I'm gonna go on the far side of the coast here. Hopefully those spiders don't get upset by my presence. Watch out for the cliffs, because we didn't change any of the cliff stuff. Another biter base. Another biter base. Electric mining drill. Get over here. Now this would normally be pretty good, but we have those mining drones, which I find just superior. Although these will get the better research boosts. Oh, there's a chest down here. That's one. No, there's one right here first. With ammo and shotgun shells. And a wooden chest full of fish. Wonderful!
Good old fish.
So fish is the only thing I think in the game that gives you health back. But I've never used them. So they actually write the words like, what's it? Heal. Oh, it says heal 80 physical. It used to say damage negative on 80 physical or something.
Yeah, they do just heal you. I've seen a funny video of somebody just running through a gigantic biter base, just eating fish.
Just to stay alive. So looking at this. What was that back there? Is that a crate full of uranium? Well, that happened at the exact same moment I did that. Whew.
Oh, and now the biters are attacking.
Wonderful.
Not many. Only
Okay.
two. Luckily, it was just two.
Yeah, but it's the start is 2.
It is the start, yes.
It's just gonna be an endless open season for us and biters.
Alright, so let's start with... You still doing good out there if I try and get like the factory floor, for instance?
You mean like you're gonna go below decks?
Below decks? I'm thinking if we keep finding solar panels, we can throw them all below decks.
That would be wonderful. Okay, I made it back. Nothing really interesting got found.
Okay, I do have to move that. That.
So what I can do, this is gonna be a cool little move here. 2 of those.
You can do a pro gamer move.
2 more of those. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Incoming swarm. Slightly damaged
this.
Wall, but nothing too concerning yet.
We'll passively take the iron out of here so that these guys are always producing at max percent. So, yes, it's a form of automation. No, it's not particularly exciting. Real quick, make myself a hate seeing health bar or something.
That accumulator you got before is great. Of course, solar panels stop working.
I got 2 more accumulators.
That works for now.
Okay, so I think it's time to get the F off this A.
Yeah.
Okay, so first, take these guys out. Then take that. They all fall over dead, but that's okay. I have them all in my inventory. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright.
I have voted. I'm ready to go. So at this point, we should be at trains, right? We're an hour in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Noticing a lack of trains. Or any mining stuff outside our base.
It's just another, like, 40, 50 hours. Not much trains.
Okay, 2 seconds. Alright. Back on a planet that has no name. Alright, on this one, I don't think we're going to leave the base, because I have plenty of materials.
A lot of resources.
A lot of resources. Looks like our stack size is 2.5k.
Might be.
That's a weird stack size to me.
I don't know.
So let's do...
I thought it was 5k, but it might be 2.5. We'll just lure them all here. with the scent of smoke.
Lure them into a false sense of security.
I think we'd be the ones with the false sense of security, actually.
All right. Big smog cloud going north. Oh, yes, it's going north.
Oh, yep.
Okay. Just for us, we'll do that. I want you to be doing copper. Alright, so you got copper and iron going on over here. Just stole it all, of course.
You had copper and iron.
Well, I did set it up so that you could have some.
Yeah.
But instead, you took it all.
Me and Lab Craig Barrett over here just doing some research.
Lab Baser, Lad Art Labs, or Art Tabs, or Tabs.
Art tabs.
Craig Barrett, and Epoch Dev. Wait, isn't like Epoch? No, that's Apex Legends. Epoch Dev. Wonder where he came. Oh, I see solar panels and accumulators. Yoink. And a steel chest. Stack inserter? Nice. Science! Green science.
Very nice.
And another lab. I see some train tracks. But just a little bit. But they're mine now. Alright, that is a monstrous size base. Don't like it. But there's something right there.
Very dark and spooky right now. And my lights are about to cut out.
Oh, that's right. There's also those worlds of perpetual darkness. Alright, so in there, there's 2 gun turrets, 25 stone, and a couple extra chests. Unfortunately, not worth death. Which is all I'll find in that chest, should I try. Jeez.
North, you got steel and engines to the north in the trees.
Is it the safe
Watch
part?
out for the biters.
Yeah.
Up and to the right a little bit. To your right. Back down a little bit.
Oh, I see. Right there.
There you go.
Steel engines and iron. We're getting close to that factory floor.
We are.
90%. So have you ever launched a rocket into space in this game?
I have not.
Ah, interesting.
Despite the amount of hours I have put in this game, not done that.
Yeah, I'm at 270 hours and I've never launched anything into space.
I know last time I played I was at more than you. And I haven't.
Here we go. So we have piping, which is always nice to have. Another long-hand inserters, and an assembly machine too. So that's the second tier of assembly machines, which is good. Looks like there's a chest right up here. What's in that chest?
Oh, that's different.
Pipes and assembling machine 1. What's the part that's different?
So if you're on the alt mode, which I think you probably are,
Okay.
where it shows like the items on top of everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So now the stairs actually show up with an overlay that show that you're going downstairs.
All right. So let's take a look at what the base looks like with all these stairs. Oh, so they do.
Yeah. It's different.
We're under attack. Just letting you know.
Yeah. We are.
Mister, I'm going to go downstairs.
Yeah, but shrimps are in charge of military.
Shrimp's out on a reconnaissance mission.
But you're also in charge of military.
Okay, a little bit. Little column A, little column B. I'm even finding more science for us. This is super important, but my work is important.
It is very important.
I'm also on the
Solar
far side of
panels
a
would be
giant lake.
Super important.
Maybe a while before I get back. I spy with my little eye some splitters. Gonna be useful for our logistics when we finally set all that into motion.
Wonderful stuff up.
Yeah, let's call it wonderful. Alright, so I have to go slightly north to avoid being eaten by the bugs. But not too far north, otherwise I drown in the lake. Decisions. Guess if I took the other train tracks... Oh, we got... all sorts of stuff happening. Get back here. I'm gonna shoot you. How are our bullet situation?
Non-existent. We got 43 and 52 on the side that's being attacked. Good news is I can free up a whole bunch of space.
God, that's annoying.
What?
Did they move it closer to the edge, or is it just because it's a smaller area?
Every time I walk upstairs, I'm like out in the field, which is different than before. But it might just be because we don't have the next platform.
Fair enough.
And there is a solution to that.
Is that the one that needs just red? Okay.
Yep, still just red.
Uranium rounds? Wait, there was piercing rounds in this thing the whole time? I want to shoot things with the uranium rounds. 24 physical damage? You think it's time to, skedaddle?
Might be time to, yeah, skedaddle.
Oh. 39 seconds. That's a long time.
A little bit. Put up a few more walls.
I also just want to point out, you put solar panels underground.
So actually, the mod maker for Warptorio anticipated people were going to do that and made a pretty fair compromise. So any solar panel below ground only produces half power, but produces it all day.
That's as good as being on top half the day, though.
But you only ever have half your peak output. So when you have it above ground, you could store excess power in an accumulator. But underground, you will never make the full power.
Speaking of,
So it's somewhat. Plus, we're using up space we could use for other things right now. But
accumulate.
those won't work, unfortunately.
I just wanted to heal them, but okay.
This is an accumulator.
Oh, that's right. This thing actually itself is the accumulator.
Yeah, so you can't ever store underground. But we got them nice and repaired.
Okay. Zoop. All right.
Go. So how much iron and copper do we actually have?
None.
None. Just not at all.
I have 3.2k iron and 800 copper on me.
Because I could realistically make a big lab.
Save a lot of. Well, do we have a spot for a big lab right now?
I can have it take anything on the left or bottom. So
it's much bigger than that. It takes up about here.
Or we just stick it up outside. Might have to wait a little bit for it.
I also have 2 extra labs.
What about right here? Just pick up the box.
Yeah, I don't think you can. Oh, it does take a sweet long time.
Takes a little while, but
we'll have him pick those up when he comes back.
What was that? Yay! Oh, if you enter the stairs from above down here, it'll put you back in the base. So if you walk in from the top, then you'll actually show up down here instead. Yeah.
You also move faster on the base. Oh, interesting.
Yes, which is nice.
Alright, so we probably should up our defenses. If we wanted something like an ammo loader, is that a thing we can have yet?
That should be a thing we can have, yeah. Ammo loader worker chest. We can do that.
I'm going to build one.
Okay.
And I'm also going to put up... Do I have any other turrets? I thought I had 3 turrets. Do you have my turrets?
3 turrets. I don't have any turrets.
I'm just like blind. I don't see the turrets. Why can't I see your inventory anymore?
I can see yours. You don't have any. You have fish. You don't have any turrets, though.
Eel's gobbling up that fish. Did you build yourself a shotgun?
What? Why would I do that?
Let's get through and kill these things. Good. Stop wasting ammo.
But you just gave me so much.
I swear I picked up all those.
Doesn't seem like you picked up any turrets.
I may have to go rewatch the stream now because I feel like I did. Oh, we're already being attacked. Wonderful. Fine. I'll make some more turrets. Do we have an excess of power yet?
Do we have an excess? We have... not enough to run a radar at full power.
Well, even just one that tells us that we're...
Actually, I do have those 3 other solar panels. That gives us a little bit more.
Especially if you put them on the top. Hello.
No. Unacceptable.
Stuff. It's a big pile of loot there. What is that? Fish. Okay.
Yeah, I leveled up. We're under attack.
Are we really under attack? Was it just you?
Oh, shotgun's great.
We know that. What's that? Also have one of my favorite mods in here, which is a quality of life one. Lets you have run through. Solid fuel.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're getting attacked a lot now, by the way.
I think you're fine. Oh, we're running out of bullets is the question.
Not yet. One of the turrets only has 22.
So it's only feeling 22.
But the attacks are pretty constant.
But I'm like finding so much stuff.
Big swarms coming in now.
Okay, we're leaving.
My shotgun is saving the day, but there is a literal mountain of bodies in front of me.
Hooray!
Why is everything out of ammo?
Oh, I just put those up.
Okay. I looked down and just everything's out of ammo. 20 seconds. It stopped beeping there. I think it's messing with us.
No, it didn't stop beeping.
No, it did.
Something is missing.
Something's missing.
It looks like it's iron. Oh, iron's over there.
No, I don't know what's missing. There's less iron, but
I'm hoping it's biters this time.
did you make the ammo loader or you want me to make one?
Oh, I have one. I don't know where anything is in this. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Okay. I'll move the ammo over. That's not the right one.
What?
It was the wrong one.
Oh, I put the storage chest,
Yeah,
not the loader.
I'm building the other. Yeah, I'm building the loader right now.
Damn. What's this burner inserters? Does that mean it actually has... Neat. So now we need to... Nope. No, yeah, that'll work, right? And then...
Assembly 2. Do you have any yellow inserters? Now hold on, actually. Before you put fuel in there,
Okay.
are you putting what, morphite fuel?
I was gonna try to put morphite in there, yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Ammo loader can fill furnaces.
Did you take my morphite?
I took the morphite fuel is in the chest.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't have any morphite left.
Yeah. So if you build a vehicle and plop it down, it's going to load up the vehicle with fuel.
That is so fucking helpful.
Yeah.
Cool. Wait, can it also fill the other side of the furnaces?
No, can't fill that side. It only fills things that are considered ammo or fuel. Alright, I gotta start. Gotta make more stone walls.
I have 219 stone on me. Grab that.
Brick. Some solid fuel.
I don't know where that came
Oh,
from.
the electric mining drills look different.
Yeah, they're slightly different. Last
Look
time.
cool. Alright, so
Fancy.
what would you like me to start researching towards? Do you want the teleporter gate, I'm thinking? To get your platform to...
I think we
send
need
stuff back.
platform logistics. Is that a thing, or is that way down the? Well, let's do.
The teleporter is the one where you can drop it and then walk back through it to get back to base.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want... Yeah, you want the teleporter gate, I think. Maybe it's logistics 1. I don't know.
Oh, we need electronics first.
Yeah.
Teleporter.
That's a
Warptorio
requirement
teleport.
for almost everything needs electronics.
Yeah, so somehow we did all of this without electronic.
So. We have a solar farm downstairs, but
No electronics here, sir. Alright, so this is gonna get kind of fun. So do that. Open this up, say iron. Be free, my minions!
We can get what I always completely underestimated as an important upgrade, which is the steel axe.
True, that'll help us picking up at the end here. So, again, we're gonna do our shoot to box, shoot, reverse direction on those two, and boop, boop. And this, that,
Electronics finished.
And one more guy right up there. Okay. And the auto ammo filler pick them up. Oh, it even picked me up. Neat. Okay. So. That's going well. Zoop. So that'll attract a lot of attention over that direction.
Oh. We're attacking already. What's great about the ammo loaders, something like this, is we can constantly be removing, revamping our turrets, and they just get loaded when they're placed.
Also, it's really fun to watch is how much ammo we have left based on watching the thing just go deplete every 2 seconds.
Oh,
yeah. I love losing. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Come with me. I got some friends.
It's amazing.
I have pets. I think they're gaining on me, though.
They are. A little bit. Oh, why would you do that to your pets? That's just...
I just took them out back and old yellered them. Ooh, stuff.
Aww. Alright, we got the teleporter gate now.
Which will be way useful at some point.
Well, you going out on excursions, that'll help if you have it on you. Won't help you right this minute.
Red belts. This is like Starship Troopers. Just bugs everywhere.
Has a bit of that feeling to it.
But I'm doing my part. Ooh, more solid fuel. Yay.
And a Sadybug in the chat. Hello,
hey, Sadybug. How's it going? Or have you been here the whole time? Uh-oh. Or did we just go live? Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, at this rate, we'll run out of ammo in like a few minutes.
Oh, is it really that bad?
We were at like 210 before. We just dropped to 152, and I just watched us lose like 8 magazines.
Oh. Oh no. I got too close. I flew too close to the sun. Help me, Icarus. Yeah. Or I'm Icarus. You need to help me. Oh no.
I was gonna go pick up your stuff.
I'm gonna explode in a matter of seconds.
I can't get to you. I also have no armor. I have fish though.
Unhappy babies are the worst. All babies should be happy. Oh. Alright, so this is the cool part about this thing.
Mobile gate can go with you.
So I'll take the mobile gate with me. And oh no. Okay. So if I plop down said mobile gate, if I go through, I appear on the other side.
Yep.
Hooray.
That said, we need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Alright, grab my guys. This, that, Zoop. All right, I'm ready. "52 seconds of scary time."
Yep.
Ooh, what kind of ice cream you got? Batten down the hatches.
Now.
Yeah, me too. I'd go for some ice cream.
Defending ourselves from alien swarms would be much less stressy if we had ice cream.
So now I can leave the planetary mobile gate because we get a new one every time we warp, which is kind of cool.
Yes.
Oh my god. Ammo 167. That's...
Yeah, I had dumped like 250 iron plates in.
Alright, I put 1.5k.
It got back over 200 and then it dropped back down.
Oh! I walked through the warp gate with 3 seconds left. Oh!
Yeah, you did.
Oh! Alright, I'm taking you. And mine.
Gonna be more careful with it now. Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Okay, and an ammo loader did pick up all the turrets again.
It actually knows it? Wow. Okay, working on that. So, the reason we're...
will haunt my nightmares. Okay.
Right. What sound? Oh, the bonk?
I was just reading the
yeah, I saw that over there, yeah. I think Sadie refers to the warp out noise as something to haunt your nightmares.
Usually if they say that sound will haunt my nightmares, I assume it's you.
I assume it's me too. So it's exciting to not be it this time.
Battery.
Alright.
One scary bonk.
And I need to that, reverse. 1, 2. Alright. So for the time being, that's pretty automated. Do 10 more. Those guys while I'm running around. I have 3 items.
Logistics.
Whoa. What'd you just do?
I did logistics.
But
I'm a logistical eel.
Nothing changed. There are no logistics.
No, it was regular logistics, like base game logistics.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is the one you're thinking of.
Scary shrimp nets. Yeah, I'm not sure what constitutes a scary shrimp net. So yes, this is warp platform logistics, which means we need to move this to there.
Yep.
Right. Because what's going to happen is I am worried about these two windmills. Alright, so he's doing that. Ooh. Right. 10 more drones can go in. Good luck, guys. Looks like we need to increase our funneling. Two, 3, and 4. That's keeping it roughly even. Should be alright. And those guys got picked up. Good. Alright. I'm on my way to go explore. Or get gnawed in half.
I'm getting attacked already?
Yeah.
Only 2, but...
Oh, that's how it starts.
Why does that look like a trap?
What, this thing?
Yeah.
No, it's just power poles. Nothing exciting.
Falco. Trains, right there. See, we made it to trains.
Yeah, that's
An hour
it.
and a
We made
half.
it.
That's within the 2 hours. We made it to trains.
I already have a couple of these, so...
Oh, there's gun turrets up, and then there's
Oh, no.
inserters down. Over to your right, there's gun turrets
Oh,
in
I
a
see, I
chest.
see, I see. I thought you were telling me they were bad gun turrets. I've seen those
Ooh,
before.
good. And then, yeah, you got belts and stuff to the left. All right, back to base. We just got biters getting shot.
Wait, did you say this thing? Oh, that. I went all the way down here and grabbed these stack inserters.
Getting gnawed in half. You're going on an adventure, like Bilbo Baggins.
Yes, I'm Bilbo Baggins.
With heavy armor. Heavy armor and an SMG.
Look at all that stuff. It's all irrelevant, but it's just a pile of iron, really.
You know, I bet in The Hobbit things would have gone a lot smoother if
Bilbo had an SMG.
kitted himself out like you, yeah.
Yes, that's what Lord of the Rings Online needs. Heavy firearms.
Sounds good to me.
No?
No, I'm pretty sure we agreed
talked
not
about
to
this?
make that noise again.
Oh. But that was a different game. I was trying to mimic the repair noise.
There's a cross game license on that, and it applies to all games.
Oh. See what I see?
Let me see where you are first. Water. Oh,
There's a chest right there in the
chest
water.
out in the water.
I'm just gonna hoover that right up. Ooh. I have the inner Izaro is telling me about a weary travelers.
Aha, see, I thought that's what Sadybug was going for there.
See?
She's happy that we got the reference to Bilbo.
Of course.
And then said ew, and what I can only imagine was to your Hoover noise, as you like to call it.
You just haven't lived enough. It's like one of them automatic screwdrivers. You mean a drill?
You got steam engines down there.
I just walked right past something kind of important. Some underground belts. Now, did those get upgraded? Ooh, steam engines, you're right.
Alright, I think that was enough research to finish the next upgrade for you.
Oh, right.
And I just finished burning through all the iron I had.
I'm not running anything to make more iron right now, actually. Too bad.
I have 13 iron.
I have 1K. You want me to come back real quick? I can do that now. Zoop! Okay, we have a little bit of ammo.
We're currently using about 44 magazines a minute, according to the in-game statistic.
We need to go higher.
Alright, so now you've got your loaders down
Ooh.
at the...
Okay. So those are going to run basically endlessly, right?
Yep. And if you want to start sending your... Ooh, what's that?
Whoa.
You want to start sending your ore into the chests at the base now through the
Well, actually, I have a
teleporter
plan
platform.
here. What if... So, don't stand exactly there. Thank you. I have a plan. I have a plan.
A plan that on the next planet we will finish whatever you're planning.
Let me go pull back then. Come with me if you want to live. Press the button.
Wrong button.
It's a minute. We have a minute on this planet now. Whoa.
Gross.
Alright, so here's the plan. Take the morphite, put it in here. Then the morphite turns it into iron. Iron goes in here. Iron goes from here into here and we make bullets.
Yeah, that works.
Wow. Hooray! Leveled up. Yeah. 8% crits.
Yeah, I can shoot that rock.
Huzzah! Here. But I'm not sure where here is.
Here.
Yoink. What is this? Interesting. Yeah, powering the whole thing. Pipes! So what did you just learn? Optics. We can have lights now. Green science. Oh boy. This is gonna look bad for me in a second. Ah!
Yeah.
Alright, those are evil gun turrets there. Oh, I critted that one. His brains just exploded. Well, Ladybug, I know that laughter makes your blood pressure go down, so you should hang out with us, laugh a little bit, and then take your blood pressure, and then it should be a much better number, right? That's how it works, right? Or am I claiming to be a medical professional when I'm not?
It sounds good. And again, we could also say not watching tense combat situations would be a good way to keep your blood pressure down.
I'm not really doing any tense combat. I'm running around like a lunatic.
Exactly.
Running around like a shrimp. Oh my god, solar panels.
Yay.
Why do you want nanobots?
Why wouldn't I want nanobots?
I think you're supposed to run these things by me first.
But I need them.
What happens if you don't have them?
I explode. Laughter is the best medicine. We just have to tell jokes. So a shrimp and AoEel
laughter's
into a biter base and they die.
Yes. Well, they say laughter is the best medicine next to real medicine. Like talking to an actual doctor. That's. I'd recommend that if anybody's suffering from something that's, you know, a major affliction, don't just go, I'll just laugh this off. It's like, no, go see your medical professional. Those doctorates are actually quite hard to achieve. They work very hard. Depot! Alright, are there any bombs in here? I don't see any bombs. Okay. And now we have little gates. Salvage their gates.
Yes. So we can have gates on our base now?
7. 7 gates to our base.
Close enough. I love the save times on this right now.
Oh, another depot. We might have enough for... that's for
a home? Home Depot? Oh, there's bots in that one assembly thing, but it's on the other side of that biter base you're next to.
I'm just gonna...
Sneak around?
There's bots?
There's in the assembly.
Oh no,
machine?
there's none in that. That's what it's producing.
There's
a car!
And a bunch of solid fuel next to it. And as soon as you get in the car, it should put fuel in it anyway.
It's nice to know that, you know, doctors are there for you to help save your life there, Sadybug. It would be worse if you paid them thousands of dollars and then they looked at you and said, oh, that's great and all, but we can't actually save you. Have you tried laughing like recently? There is, whatever that is. Oh god! Get fucked! Child friendly.
Ooh, stuff.
I know. This is gonna go so poorly, but I need to go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a medium worm, by the way.
I know. I'll use my supreme human cunning. They're coughing at me. I think they have COVID. Haha.
You could drop the teleporter, right?
I could.
The map is very entertaining right now.
Leave me alone. Ooh, 72 to his face. You seeing anything here? Oh, what's that? I'll take your red signs, sir.
You know what was a fun mod for this game?
What's that?
The water turrets.
Oh, yes, the water turrets that do nothing?
They do no damage, but they could push back enemies indefinitely. Stream of water. It was just a bunch of fire hoses.
Oh! My inventory's full.
Oh.
I didn't realize that was a thing.
That's a thing.
I guess I can put down a chest.
Yeah, dump stuff in there.
$139/96. I've had that when I was like breathing. So
Yeah, it's a little higher than they like, but not too bad.
yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Aha.
I remember at the time I had my blood pressure go the opposite direction, and they just kind of looked at me.
Well, you shouldn't be alive right now. Yeah, I feel fine.
I think the lowest I ever got tested was 97/58. Got very strange looks.
Then there was a time my father went into the emergency room because he felt a slight tingle in his upper lip and he was worried about it. He took the blood pressure thing and they said, "Sir, our numbers don't go that high. It peaks at 299." He was like, "Nope, it's higher than that." So that was a bit of a scare.
Yeah.
All right, so hypothetically, if I put down wherever, oh, I put it in here, didn't I? My race car.
Chuck lumps of uranium. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is really hard on the lag. Oh my goodness.
Baggy. Looks fine on my game. This also has the driving physics mod.
Does it? Oh god. Uh.
Yeah, 160/110 is usually cause for concern.
Run away!
Guessing that little bloopy damage noise was you.
Yeah. My car exploded. I'm fine though.
You lost the car.
I lost the car. Unfortunately, I decided that it would be a good idea to take it down on the lag. I was lagging so bad. Couldn't control the damn thing.
We're also losing a lot of ammo right now.
I did use a lot while I did that. In fairness.
Well, I mean, we're just getting attacked too.
I could just put a bunch of more gun turrets down. That should help, right?
Oh yeah, that'll definitely help.
Yeah, but look how defended we are. Also, do we have anything outstanding? Or have we just hit the button?
I don't have anything outside.
Good luck and Godspeed. I think after this warp, we're going to call it a quits for this evening.
Yep, it's about that time. Made good progress.
And then hopefully we'll get to the part where we get to some serious research. And we'll be able to more efficiently kill the bugs without having to expand all of our resources. And we'll make our base a little bit bigger, and I know there's like fortressy turrets we can get to. It's going to look great. Alright. If you enjoyed watching, please give us a like, and if you enjoy watching this sort of content with two of us, that doesn't have a shotgun, please consider subscribing. It's free, and it really helps us out. We're trying to get to 20 subscribers by the end of February. And we're rapidly closing in on our goal of 1,000 views by the end of February. So any help you can do with that, that'd be great. There's some other great streams that we have going on. We play Minecraft on certain days, and occasionally we'll hit some more Path of Exile and things like that. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Anything you want to say, Eel, before we call it quits?
I definitely don't have a shotgun.
That's good to know. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you on Friday at 8 p.m.